What up, people? It's No Change back for episode 2 of season 1 of the Madden Ultimate Team. And a little something about that, I will continue with season 2 in Madden 13. So that's why, if you were wondering why I said season 1. But in this video, I'm playing somebody a little bit better than me. So immediately I know I have to be on my toes, and I know I can't make any mistakes. So I'm pretty much like, hey, what the hell? I'll just play somebody better than me. So first drive, I see his team. I see he has LaShawn McCoy, Larry Fitzgerald. I think he had Calvin Johnson, Vernon Davis. Yep, he had Calvin Johnson. And Ben Roethlisberger. So I'm a little nervous. And right now, I stop him on third down and get him going to fourth. And of course, like a typical Madden player, he goes for it. And I try to blitz, and it doesn't work. And LaShawn McCoy is just a little bit too fast. So he gets the first, then he runs it out of the shotgun again. I shut that right down with Harris. And now it is fourth down again. And like the last video, he goes for it a lot. So he goes for it this time. And he drops back. And Nick Collins from the Packers picks it off. I try to take it back, but Calvin Johnson's a little too fast. And also a little too strong. As you see, he strips Nick Collins there, but I end up recovering it. And this is the first play of my insulin drive, and I run it with Mendenhall, and I juke him with the user. He was silly enough to take control one-on-one, user versus user, and he could have got me, but he decided to try to strip it with Troy Polamalu. I see that last strip got to his head a little bit. And here he throws it to Vernon Davis, and I could have picked it off with Asante Samuel, but I just slipped up a little bit. So here he play fakes it, and I sack him with Mosley, and Mosley has been making plays for me a lot recently. So he's not a high overall. I think he's only like a 71, but he makes plays. And here he goes all the way deep, and it gets swatted. Almost caught. Ocho almost caught that in the end zone. See, you saw last game, if you watched it, there was a tip pass that ended up being caught. And here he goes for it on fourth, and I think that's 18, but he doesn't get it. And I get the ball back. Excuse me. And I'm going on the ground, and I pick off a 15-yard gain to the 30-yard line. So here I go. I'm feeling pretty confident right now because I stopped him, and I have a chance to go up by 2 scores. And with Madden, for me, 2 scores is pretty much hard to overcome. But he brings out the all-out blitz, and I throw it back to Mendenhall. Then he does it again, and I get Mendenhall, and Mendenhall gets his second score of the game. And I just skip his downs this time and go right to fourth down, and he goes for it again, not learning his lesson. I see he's trying to go in the middle, and at this point I think he puts Cam Newton in. And then I stop him on fourth down with the sack, and you see Jerry Rice, great hands, great diving catch down to the 1-yard line. And right here I'm going to do a fullback dive with David Johnson, I think his name is, from the Steelers. And I get that touchdown, and right then it's 21-0. And this is the next drive with him in the shotgun with Cam Newton. And he's running around trying to beat Cam Newton, and I get him with Clay Matthews. And 2nd and 26. I think that says 26. I can't see because my render preview isn't that good quality. But here he throws it to Vernon Davis. And now it's only a 3rd and 9. So here I try to rush with Mosley. Like I said, he's been making plays, and he gets the pressure right there. And look at that again. If you watch the first episode, like I said earlier, I had a tip pass go for a first down. And here he tries to run it with Cam Newton, and he does, and gets the first down, I believe so. And I think that's one of the best plays he had all game so far. And his second quarter with a minute and some change left, and he tries to run it again. And that doesn't work out too well, and I sack him again. So it's 2nd and 12 at this point, and he's dropped back in the shotgun again. And I get him again with Clay Matthews. So Clay Matthews, my defense is playing great right now. I got a shutout so far, and here he's going for it on fourth, and that looks like 21, and I don't understand. I guess he had nothing to lose, and I try to catch a pick, and he drops it, but I still get to stop. It wouldn't have made sense for me to catch that pick anyway. So here he paused it, and I know he's gonna quit, and he indeed does. So I win that game 21-0 at half almost, and he quits. So I got a little bit of coins right here, and I'm thinking, yeah, I should buy a little pack for some backups. And I get the silver pack, and I don't get anything I'm happy with. So I'm a little disappointed at this point, but it's okay. I'll get more coins by winning more games. But I'll be playing another game, and I might buy an off-season pack in the next episode. So I'll see you guys then.